Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Crore Club podcast, episode 4. In today's episode, we are going to cover the third building block that we had discussed in episode 1. The 3 building blocks which are essential for you to be aware of so that you can start this journey well towards earning 1 crore salary. So we have already spoken about the 2 building blocks in the previous episodes, and if you have not seen those episodes, please watch them. In today's episode, we are going to talk about how to figure out where you stand today, how to build that self-awareness, how to conduct your SWOT analysis, and we are going to look at 3 critical ways in which you will be able to conduct this exercise. And this is very deep because when I work with people, I go very deep in helping them understand their starting point, where they are standing today, so that their journey towards earning 1 crore salary becomes extremely meaningful. So that's why watch this video completely and learn these 3 things through which you can build this self-awareness, you can define your starting point towards your journey of earning 1 crore salary and becoming a member of the Crore Club. When I work with people and I tell them to define their starting point, the easiest thing they do is they tell me that today I am earning 20 lakh salary, 25 lakh salary, and then I want to earn 1 crore salary. So that's the easiest way to define your starting point. But that's not sufficient, because just defining it in terms of monetary benefits is not sufficient. You need to really understand in terms of your abilities, your skills. Because when we have spoken about contribution and reward equation, then you need to understand at what level of contribution you are operating today and how you can enhance that level to take it to something where organizations are willing to pay you 1 crore for that. So that's why this analysis is very critical. And I tell people to conduct a SWOT analysis. And SWOT analysis, as you all know, would mean strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. That will help them in terms of defining where they stand today in terms of the complete SWOT and all the 4 quadrants of it. But inside it, how do you do the SWOT analysis? Because it's not the SWOT analysis of a business. It's your own SWOT analysis. So that's why it's important to look at the 3 core elements through which I help them do their SWOT analysis and define the starting point. So let's run through these 3 elements through which this whole starting point analysis can be done. Have you heard of something called Locus of Control? Who controls your life? That's the concept which I talk about. Now, it's very easy for people to say that I control my own life. It doesn't work that way. What it means is you go and figure out that how much of conviction you have towards all the efforts, all the initiatives that you are taking, and you have this conviction that I will be able to complete it. That's the kind of locus of control you have, which is internal, where you feel that I can define my own future. Now, why it is important? When I work with people, I realize that as you spend more time in the corporate world, as you spend more time in life also, what you realize is that not everything is in your control. And over a period of time, you face a lot of life situations or even corporate situations where you wanted to do something, but something else happens. And that's why people slowly start believing that not everything is under my control. And over a period of time, they become neutral towards a lot of activities, a lot of initiatives. That's where it's important for you to know that today, at the starting point, what is your level of thinking? Do you strongly feel that you have an internal locus of control, you control your own life? Or over a period of time, it has become a bit neutral, and where you feel that, okay, few things I control, few things I may not control. Or sometimes people reach to the other level, the other extreme, where they feel that it's very difficult to control things. In the corporate world, everything depends on the boss and things around you. And it's very difficult for you to control things. So that's why that is very dangerous. So my whole effort is to first help you understand this concept, and secondly, then figure out where you stand today. Because for me, it's very important that if I am taking you on a journey towards the Crore Club to earn 1 crore salary, you need to have this conviction that I control my own life. I have internal locus of control through which I can really drive myself and achieve the final goal that I want to achieve. So go and figure out where you stand today. And it's very important to understand where does your locus of control lie as on date. Today, what do you feel about it? How confident you are that you can really control your destiny? And that will help you in clearly defining that starting point, because there are chances that it could have gone to a neutral zone over a period of time. I help people in those cases to bring it inside them and really go with the wholehearted effort to achieve what they want to achieve. The second thing which is very important for you to understand to define this starting point and carry out your SWOT analysis is what motivates you. That's important to know, right? Yes, money could motivate you, but what are the other things? Because it's not just about somehow earning money, right? And in the whole research that I have done and I have studied, what I've realized is that primarily there are 3 key things which motivate people. One is sense of achievement. The second is sense of power. And the third is sense of affiliation, being with people. These are the primary 3 things which motivate people. And it's not that only one thing will motivate you. All 3 could motivate you, but their degree would be different. So that's why to start, it's important to understand for you that which is your primary motivator. And there are times when I have seen that there could be people whose primary motivator is sense of achievement. And then it becomes very easy for them to keep achieving higher and higher because they feel very strongly about it. They enjoy those successes. And there are people for whom sense of power could give them that motivation, and they can even go to a level where they start using power wrongly, and it could really hurt them. So you need to correct yourself. Or there are people who feel motivated by sense of affiliation, being with people. And for them, it's very difficult to make people feel bad. And then again, when you are on a success journey, you have to move ahead of people. You have to be in top 1% to earn 1 crore salary. So 99% of the people probably may not like you because you are earning more than them. And if you have this primary motivator as sense of affiliation, it could create difficulty for you. So that's why it's important for you to understand what is your primary motivator, how you are going to use that in this journey in defining your starting point, how you will work on all these aspects so that your journey towards the Crore Club becomes easy. And finally, the third aspect on which I tell people to work on is their change readiness. What does it mean? It means how capable you are to manage change. Because if you are at 20 lakhs today and if you want to achieve 1 crore salary, your life will go through a lot of changes. You will have to change almost everything, your whole approach. Are you comfortable with it? That's important for you to know and understand. Because if you are not comfortable with change, then nothing will change. You will remain where you are. If you keep on doing what you have been doing, you will keep getting what you have been getting. So that's why this change readiness for me becomes very important. And in your SWOT analysis, you will have to really figure out that how capable you are to manage change. And there are 3 primary components through which I help people understand what this change would mean to them. The first component is your ability to handle ambiguity. Because when you are moving from a 20 lakhs or whatever that number is to 1 crore, it's an ambiguous situation, right? You don't know everything. You don't have all the answers. So it's ambiguous. still how comfortable you are to carry on with this journey. That's what you have to understand, and that's why this change readiness is required. The second thing which is important in this change readiness is your ability to take risks. Because it's a risk-reward equation that you have to understand. If you have to earn 1 crore, you will have to take few risks in life. You will have to put yourself in front of your managers that you can do this, you can do that, or you will have to change jobs, you will have to pitch for higher level jobs. You will have to take few risks in life. And that is very important, because if you're not comfortable with taking risks, you will have difficulty. So in your SWOT analysis, this aspect has to come out very strongly. And then the third thing, which is equally important, is your adaptability. Because as I said, things around will change and you will have to adapt to new things around you. If you are not able to adapt to new situation, new ways of working, new approach, how will you move forward? So that's why in this change readiness, these three things become very critical. Your ability to manage ambiguity, risk-taking ability, and adaptability. And that's where you need to really evaluate yourself, that where you stand today. Because if you're not prepared on these three aspects to manage change, you will have a lot of difficulty. You will not be able to change yourself. You will feel a lot of friction, a lot of resistance, and you will get off track. So that's the reason I always tell people that doing a SWOT analysis on their ability to manage change is very important. So together, these three things that we have learned today, the first one is locus of control, what motivates you, and your change readiness. These three aspects will help you define your starting point and carry out your SWOT analysis. And if you go in detail to understand these three things, you will be much better prepared to move on to this journey of becoming a Crore Club member to earn 1 crore salary per annum. So prepare yourself and go for this journey. And I will keep supporting you over the next set of videos, over the next set of podcast episodes, and you will learn new things which will help you in this journey, which will make your journey comfortable. If you have liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends. If you want to ask me any questions, put them in the comment section. I'll answer them. And then I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.